Well, hello everyone. It's time for another late night Degrees in Darkness session. Nighttime, it's summer, it's quiet in the house. I'm down for a game before bed. So we've been going through the single player missions that we've been playtesting on this game and the robot difficulty. Today I'm going to do mission 9, which as written is a little too similar to a couple previous missions in the sequence, in that it wanted me to do 6 sorcery projects. And we've already done that. In fact, we did that for mission 2. So I decided to swap this one out for an idea, which is to complete 5 projects with a -1 marker on them and score, what are we up to now? 20. We need 28 credits. So I'm gonna need lots of these negative markers to land on my projects. Classic ways to do that: use ingredients that have -1 markers. That's a good way to do it. Rush potions would be another way to do it. There also might be projects that add -1 markers. Actually, don't think there are any in the core set. Some of the expansions that have been designed have that, but none of these. So I think mainly my plan is going to be get some potions and just rush them out, or get some crappy bones. That's what I'm going to do. So here we go. From the gate, we are handed. Oh, I should mention, I've been working on some graphic design changes. I've been notably tweaking the title font, some small details that are probably indiscernible to you, but I've been working on those, so you may notice some differences there. So from the start, I need to choose between Crawling Claw and Worm Golem. Now, Crawling Claw is actually a pretty good companion if you're going heavy potions, except for I specifically want to be rushing my potions, and Crawling Claw is a good tool for avoiding that. Worm Golem usually punches above its weight. Card from the discard is a surprisingly good effect, and this is not a hard project to complete. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the with the Worm Golem. Got my research grant per usual and start going there. So we're month 1, first quarter. Here we go. Do we go shopping right away? There is a potion out there. There's also a cleansing cauldron, which is the antithesis of what we want to be doing. That allows us to remove -1 markers, which would be not what we want. I could go nab a spectral sight and get that down and hope for a good card collection the whole game. That's actually not a bad idea. Confusing concoction is a way that a potion that I could use to, get potiony things, get the thing that we're looking for. It's just the one. It doesn't really line up monetarily with what we're doing here. I'm actually going to use my research grant, and I'm going to go grab spectral sight and everything I need to complete it, which is a potion and candles. So I traded in 5. I'm getting 5 worth of stuff. And I'm ready to go. That doesn't give me what I need for my worm, but you know what? Can't have everything. Okay, so since we're playing single player, we're playing with a robot. The player that is trying to take us down. So flip this over. Now this is actually a card that I would love to take because I'm trying to get these -1 markers. Now, based on this handy dandy chart I have off camera here, depending on what we draw, we do the thing. So in this case, it's got a +1 or a -1, and we go top down here. So that means we're going to take the top row of projects and just throw them in the garbage. So any design I had of grabbing confusing concoction is gone. However, and the robot player gets a point for that. I might get some stuff that also helps me. Well, it turns out there was another confusing concoction, so no loss there. Veil of Darkness, Plague. Okay, we got some stuff here. I still think I should be getting some potions. Anyway, that's the robots action. So now we do ours. We do the commit phase. So I'm going to commit these 2 materials to Spectral Sight, completing it right away. Not worth much in the ways of points, just 1 point, but does allow us to get rolling and unlock ability just in time for the full moon. So we're on to the full moon of month 1. I'm going to go and take the spectral sight action that's been unlocked. So with that, I look through all the grave piles and take any 3 cards, then deal 1 to each pile. So worms would be good. Things that give -1s would be good. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got some worms in the first pile. I'm going to leave these face up just so we can all see them. I got some nice bones here, more worms. If I just want to get the stuff from my worm golem, I think that's not a terrible idea. Okay, so I can take any 3 here. I think I'm going to take worm, and then just some cash. This price of passage is worth $2. That'll be fine. The rest will go back there, and then it also says deal 1 card to each pile. So 1, 2, and 3. So now the robot player goes, and head means take the right pile. So this goes to the robot's score pile. These will be counted up at the end of the game, or their monetary values will be, and we'll see how they did. Okay, let's do some commits. Let's get that worm golem well underway. All right, 3rd quarter of month 1. Not really enough to go shopping with, even though I could go get the candle to get my worm done. But what am I going to fix out of the graveyard right now? This? I feel like I could aim higher. So let's go digging. Okay, how do we feel about this? It's $5 worth of stuff. It's a good spread of stuff. It's none of the things that in particular I'm looking for towards my goal, although one of the mushrooms, if I want to get the second one for the confusing concoction, you know what? Let's take it. Robot, what are you doing? You're going to take that left pile, add that to your score pile. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Just took a single. Committing cards, I got nothing to commit, so we're straight on to the new moon of month 1. Now, could keep digging, could go get a potion. To get that potion, I'm going to... Of note, that potion's going to fall off the edge in just a moment here. I think I gotta go get it. Let's go spend $2 to get it, and $2 for the vial. Oh, I also totally want the worm for the candle for worm golem, but if I spend my mushroom, then I can't dump into this thing. So I'm sorry, worm golem, you're gonna have to wait until I got time for you, which is not now. That's all right. I'm gonna pop this late in the game and get good value. All right, how about you, robot? Robots can take whatever's the biggest pile, which is the middle pile right now. All right, time to commit. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm on target for my goals, which means I'm going to commit 2 materials to the confusing concoction. Normally not a good idea, because if you commit more than 1 card to this in a single turn, add a -1. I'm rushing my potions intentionally, because that's the mission we're on, isn't it? Even though I have no ability to actually complete that this turn. Still think it's the right call. All right, those are commits. End of month 1. We advance here. We reset here. And we got some projects that go away. These do not slide as well as they do on the table, do they? That's matte, it's all grippy. It's also black, which keeps the focus on the cards. What do we got here? Arcane Recycling, which is actually a rename of Transfiguration. Nothing here that natively is going to give me -1s, but a lot of abilities that could give me some mood action. I like these cards. I don't like them for my mission. What are you going to do? Anyway, last step of the end of the month. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. It is the first quarter in month 2. I don't have enough to go buy stuff with anyway, so let's hope we can get some cash. Well, there's cash. I also wanted the mushroom, but I'm going to need money, and that's a great way to get money right there. Okay, we'll take it. Robot, what are you doing? You're going to take the biggest pile, tie break with the leftmost. And then we're on to commits. I've got nothing to commit. This is not a good pattern. All right, now during the full moon, I can do my spectral sight and take a bunch of cards. I feel like I should do that. I could go shopping, but there's, as I said, there's nothing exactly that I want. I'm actually hoping the robot's gonna mess with the market. There's a 30% chance it'll do that, so maybe. All right, let's use Spectral Sight. Look through all the grave piles. Just like last time, I'll flip them face up, so it's really easy for us to just do this. So one of the advantages of a single-player game. Wow, that's some hot garbage. I mean, if I was into worms, I would take them, but I already got my worms. So we'll definitely just take the cash items. So that's those two. And then one of the worms. And then we will deal one card to each pile. Certainly was hoping for better. Robot can take the biggest pile. Okay, still nothing to commit. No mushrooms in there. That's just sad. Not exactly happy with this. We're gonna go shopping just so we have things to work on next turn. Speaking of which, that's now third quarter of month 2. Okay. Now, if we're trying to be super strategic, things that take specific bones, like Arcane Recycling and Crawling Claw, have an opportunity to take negative point modifiers, so that's good. Arcane Recycling, we got the worms at least. We don't have the ribs, but we can hope that we can get it. How about we get, here's what I want to get. Arcane Recycling. I want to get the candle for my worm golem and bone for that. So that's 6 we're looking at there. I can throw the Crawling Claw in there, and for if I spend 7, and that seems good to me. That seems good. Okay, so Spectral Sight's done. I'll put it up there. Yeah, this seems fine. Well, now the potion comes out. Not that I've been able to complete my first one, mind you, but there it is. Robot. Now, +1 is what matters there, and that means it's taking the top row and throwing it away and getting a point for its trouble. Okay. Now there's some potions. And another worm golem. Alright, let's do some committing, because we can. Worm golem could fetch exactly what we need. I normally would not go fish out a crappy bone, but we need to meet our goal of being weird for this mission. So I'm going to plan on doing that. I'm going to plan on doing this, and then Worm Golem will complete. We'll take 1 card from the discard. We're going to take these mismatched bones. Worm Golem, you're done. You did your job. You were great. That's 2 projects completed. No -1s on any completed projects. We have Crawling Claw, Arcane Recycling, and Confusing Concoction underway. Would love to get the mushroom for that. 1, it helps us with our goal to have that completed, and 2, cards. Arcane Recycling, I have everything I need to do it, including get a -1 on it. So that's good. Feeling good. Okay. Let's move on to the new moon of month 2. I really want that mushroom. Do I want to go shopping for some of those potions? I'm gonna hold off, just for a smidge longer. Man, these are, I don't have that much to shop with, is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, well, you know what? I could just take the money item, lock it for $4. It seems fine. It seems fine. I'm gonna take it. All right, robot. Robot is going to mess with the market. No, bottom row though, right? Bottom. Yes. Okay, not taking away too many of my potions. Another pile for the robot. That's 3rd time. Okay, we got a Shadow, a Reanimate, which could be a target for Bad Bones, and an Earth. We're actually never going to see that Earth. It's about to clear. Okay. Robot did what Robot did. I'm going to commit some cards to Arcane Recycling. Now, notably, I'm committing this mismatched bone, which has ribs, at a -1. So we get a -1 marker on here. Normally bad. In the case of our goal, kind of good. So let's flip that over. Now that gives us an ability, which is during the commit step, I can discard any number of cards to take that many free stock cards. Kind of a great ability. Only usable during the full moon, mind you. So gotta watch the timing on that. All right, end of month 2. We're at the halfway point of the game. Let's slide the market down. We are now getting our 300 level projects. What do we have? Reanimation 310, Bone Naga, and Reanimation 301, Bone Sculpture. Well, bones all over the place. Bones are a good place to get negatives, so there's that. So we have targets here. Now, I said I was going for 5. I've got 2 of them basically underway. So it's a start, although we're at the halfway point. That's not quite there. Let's get there. All right. We are digging for that mushroom, maybe. Shopping for... Ooh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Tonica Transmuting will allow me to keep recycling those negative things. I can play the same... I don't think I'm going to get commit constrained. I'm not sure why I think that. Oh, because I'm not planning on rushing any of these potions. That's part of why. So I could go get Tonica Transmuting, crack that open. I'm still going to make mushroom, hurting for the mushrooms on that one. But it is a play. If I buy it, yeah, let's do it. Because then we're going to be able to next turn get all sorts of stuff when we go through it. I'll be real sad if the robot takes this pile of 3 though. All right, so that's 4 for it and 2 for a vial to go with it. And I can rush it and get a -1, which is kind of what we're doing. Okay. You're totally taking the middle pile, aren't you? You are taking the middle pile. Exactly. Specifically, that's what that means. Don't like it. Oops, that got upside down somehow. Let's, oh, that was their card. I tilted from the wrong pile. Sleight of hand. Okay, committing cards. We're going to rush that Tonific Transmuting just a smidge with 2 cards. That'll give us a -1 marker on there. And good. Do I still not have a candle for that? Oh, I don't need a candle for that because I've got my Arcane Recycling. Don't worry about it. All right. Speaking of which, is the full moon on month 3, Spectral Sight. I'm going to look through all the decks and take exactly what I want. Okay. This is such a weird mission. Like, this goal makes me want that mismatch bone more than anything else. What a weird world we live in. Now, it doesn't mean I can't get positive ones as well. And given that Bone Naga's on the pile, actually, I'm just going to take these left 4 cards. I don't need the worms at all. And this just tells me, go get that Bone Naga. Of course, I say that out loud, and now the robot's going to hear me and make me sad inside. Let's see what they do. They are, in fact, just going to take the left pile. Great. So we can go get that Bone Naga if we need it. Let's reset that. Committing cards. I really wish I had some mushrooms. Now, Crawling Claw. Oh, Spectral Sight. I can, Arcane Recycling. I can discard any number of cards to take that many free stock cards. How about I discard these 2? Oh yeah, this is a thing. So let's discard these 2 to gain 2 candles. Yeah, this seems good. And then I will commit this mismatch bone and these candles to the Crawling Claw, which is a bad version of a Crawling Claw. It's actually worth 0 points. But hey, we're almost to our goal. We want 5, we got 4, we're on it. So now what we got to do is start getting points and 1 more -1. That's what we're looking for. Also mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Have I mentioned I need mushrooms? Okay. 3rd quarter, month 3. Here we go. I can't imagine that I'm shopping except for Bone Naga, which I am doing. Actually, that's exactly what I'm doing. Unless I'm going for this. Yes. It's going to get me points. It's going to be a 6-pointer. I basically am going to go and take the card there. Do I want to let Bone Naga float is really what I'm wondering. It's not like there are other things I can't do with this. This is just such a lead into Bone Naga. I have 3 of the cards I need right there. I could literally just trade this for that, then slam 2 cards into it. Have one more. I'm basically just looking for a skull. I like that. I do. I'm going to do it. Okay. Find the Bone Naga. Welcome to the team. Robot, what are you doing? You are taking the bottom row of the market. Well, that and wait. Well, do you want Alchemical Alacrity? There's 2 of them there, and an Unstoppable Bone Sphere, which is a good time. Fungal Animate, I am straight off of that. 2 more mushrooms? No, thank you. I'm already looking for 3 mushrooms in this last month. So, no. Just no. All right, Bone Naga, let's get the candle in there. Let's get the fancy bones in there. So that's good. And let's go to the new moon on month 3. I've got to dig. I've got 1 card in my hand. I know where it's going. I need more cards. How badly do I need this card? I only need 1 more of these. I'm still looking. You know what? No. I'm going to leave it there in that left pile. I'll go get it if I need it. I do, in fact, need this card. But again, I got a lot of time to get a skull. I'm going to pass it. I really want this mushroom problem to go away. And it's not going away. No, I don't need any of this. I regret everything. I will take this rather than a random draw. Yeah, you can see how happy I am about it. I'll take it. Okay, how about you, Robot? You're going to go take the cards that I wanted? No, you're taking the bottom row of the market again. That's your... Ooh, drop the token. Fifth take of the market. You must really be out for me. Well, for something. Ooh, Abomination. How much fun are you? You're a good time. Not when I'm doing a specific mission like this, though. No thanks. Okay, commit-wise, I had the... If I grabbed that skull, I could have finished Bone Naga right now. Alas, did not happen. Okay, that's the end of month 3. We're on to month 4. Home stretch here. Can we do it? I don't know this time. You know, right now I'm thinking I'm going to meet my goal of getting the -1s. I don't think I'm going to make my point target at this result. I mean, partially I'm taking -1 points and everything, but I also just haven't landed stuff, and I don't have time to pivot to these very nice high targets. Right now, what am I looking at? 3, 4 points I've completed over 3 months. That's terrible. What's the upside? Well, I got 2 more coming here, 3 more coming there, 6 for this one. So, yeah, I'm still like half of what I need to be. So it's looking pretty grim. It's looking pretty grim. Let's go for it. Let's keep going. All right. Everything's been reset. Market. Good. I'm going to dig. Okay. Well, that's great. As much as I would have liked to held off on that rib in retrospect, this mismatched bone can get slotted in that Bone Naga. I then have all my -1s, and I can just focus on points. Also, it finishes the Bone Naga. And this will complete my Confusing Concoction. Love this stack. This is exactly what we're looking for. Happy. Happy. This is my happy face. Mushroom means they're going for the largest pile. Also, I wanted you mushroom. I wanted more mushrooms. Okay, here we go. Committing time. So, going to make a substandard Bone Naga. Now, of note, you don't actually cancel these +1 and -1 tokens out. You get both of them for the purpose of missions like this and card effects that care about these. Okay, we're completing 2 projects this turn. Well, that part at least feels good. Confusing Concoction will complete and allow us to draw 4 cards. I do like that. Let's get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we get? Ooh, another. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Some money to buy stuff, a bone to make stuff terrible. Although I actually don't care about that anymore. On 2 hands, it's fine. It's basically money, which I'm okay with. Bone Naga, which netted 5 points there. After all said and done, is in our friend team. Still need 2 more mushrooms to get this. I might need another outlet for my -1s just in case, but I think we're on to let's go find some money. By money, I mean points. I don't know why I said the other thing. What did the robot do? They messed with the market? That was the last time. Let's see. Got so excited I just rushed through. So that was my Bone Naga. That was my thing. And they took the highest pile, which they already did. No, that would look a little differently. I'm going to assume the robot didn't go. If I gave the robot extra points because I wasn't paying attention, then that's what happened. Of note, many of those projects were ones that I'd be happy to use to get points. Okay. What I'm thinking is going to happen here is Phylactery is a great 7 points. I can rush it to get another -1 in case Tonic of Transmuting doesn't happen. Unfortunately, the ring is going to be hard, but Crawling Claw can deal with that if we get there. It's a steep price. That's why Phylactery is so darn expensive. Now, another choice, Crown of Calculation here, a numerology project, doubles the point of one of my reanimations, which would be 5 at this point. So that's a 5-point project. That's nothing to sniff at. Flame Skull is easy. You just get some candles and you go. Of note, I can get candles real easily with my Spectral Sight, so it's actually a pretty efficient project for me to complete. Only worth 3 points, but also not gonna take that much time or effort. I think I need to be dense with my points here, though. Phylactery is my leading pick if I can afford it. Whew. I got 8 right there, which will get me into it. I think Phylactery's got to be a jam. So let's get Phylactery, and now I'm paying for the vial here, but actually I should not do that. So I got 2 more to spare. Let's get Flame Skull as well. Let's plan on getting negatives off of that. Do we have time for this? Of course we don't. But I'm going to turn all these worms and stuff we don't need into the materials, so I actually like that. So these 2, I don't know if that gets me to my point total, but I'm jamming on it. Yeah, robot, what you doing? Why do you keep taking the market? Leave the market alone. I mean, earlier I did want you to take the market, but this is your 7th time of doing that, which is well above average. At least I think it is. I need to refresh the math. 16, 30% of 16, whatever that is. It's not 7. Okay. Committing. Yeah, I don't have most of the stuff that I need for this. That's kind of expected. Because I am planning on trashing things to turn into what I want. So I need, 3 of these for that. So do we double push Phylactery? No. Let's not. Let's just give it its bone. Can I afford to not do all my commits? Probably not. Alright, Flame Skull, you're getting a -1. Yeah, I think I gotta maximize commits every turn. I got these. Maybe I'll end up cramming. We'll see. Okay, we're on to full moon of month 4. Spectral Sight is the natural option here. Let's just get me most of those cards, all but one of those cards. Still better than just a dig without that. So let's see. What are we grabbing here? What a disappointing set you are. Well, I do want the mushroom, and then everything else is just sad. We'll take these 2. And we'll take these two. And put down one on each. Okay, Robot, what are you doing? You're going to take the, is that the rightmost pile? That was the rightmost pile. As much as I tried to make you not take that pile, you did. 1, 2, 3. We're going to need to shuffle in a moment here. Let's commit first. Oh, let's do our trick here. I'm going to discard 3 cards through my Arcane Recycling to gain 2 candles and a pile. And then let's finish Flame Skull or slow roll. No, we'll slow roll. We don't need the negatives because we're going to do Flame Skull. Slow your roll. Oh, no, not you, Flame Skull. Tonica Transmuting. That's what we need. Which, if I can finish, will get me everything I need in this world. Except for the fact the discard pile is about to go away. So, not everything I need. Okay. 3rd quarter. Month 4. Not feeling great about how this is coming together. We need the cards that we need. We would like a skull or a ring. We would like a mushroom. Everything else is taken care of. So let's go dig. Skull. It's one of the cards we need. We should take it. Okay, so let's shuffle this up very briefly. So how are we doing right here? It is close. Again, I haven't run the math on my point total, but this has not been a strong scoring game. Obviously, I'm sabotaging my score a little bit. But this is not, it's not the high leagues here. I would love to be getting a couple more high-profile projects. It's not going to be terrible. It's going to be close. But I'm not running the math right now. I may be able to get some cash at the end, add on a couple points there, but I don't think I'm getting another project at this point. That just doesn't seem like it's happening. Yeah. All right, so we took the first pile. It's definitely not happening. It would have to happen in the new moon, and like, what am I going to do? Mirror image on the last turn? Boring. Okay. That was me, right? Okay, so we still got the robot to go. Robot's going to take that choice pile, and we commit. So we got the skull. We're going to spend that on Phylactery. I'm planning on using Crawling Claw if I can't get there. Which, based on my current number of cards and commits, that is what's happening. If I do that, I need Tonic Transmuting to complete. Ooh, interesting. I probably should have rushed Phylactery. Well, it's a hard mission. We'll see how it goes. Because I got 3 commits and I don't got out. So Crawling Claw's got to be involved in this. Have I just missed it? Has it happened? Oof. Let's see. Those three, those 3 are staying. Yeah, I should have rushed Phylactery just to have coverage on Crawling Claw not being a thing. Now, if it didn't count completed projects, then this would be good. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's try and complete some stuff. So we're on to New Moon. Last turn. Well, that would finish Phylactery, but not Tonica Transmuting. And if we don't finish Tonica Transmuting, we don't get to have a good time. So do I push for the mushroom? Yeah, baby. I mean, that would finish Phylactery, which would be better for my score, but we're going for missions first. Missions first. Also would finish Phylactery. This is just going to be terrible. I'm going to top deck into a mushroom, or I'm going to lose. Well, I'm completing Phylactery. I guess that was meant to be. Okay, Robot, what you doing? Man, all the rings came out. You just like that market, don't you? You just like it so much. I don't really need to put it out, but I will. So we can think of what might have been. All right, committing. We're finishing Flame Skull and Phylactery. Man, if I did it. So we'll find out. We'll run the points on this and see if I was even in the ballpark anyway. But those are going down. Okay, completed Flame Skull for 2 points. So sad. And completed Phylactery without rushing it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I could trade up. Yeah. I still got options. Because that, 2, 3, 4, because if that's completed, then that counts. Phylactery is going to give me 7 points. That's fantastic. So now let's use our Crawling Claw to complete a project that is missing 1 material. So this Tonic Transmuting we can complete. Then we can take 2 cards from the discard. So this is going to be an upgrade in points in 2 ways. 1, it's worth more points than Crawling Claw. And 2, remember I said there's a lot of valuables in the yard? That's going to be enough for 1 more point. Where'd the rest of my hand go? There we go. Put it over there. Okay. We did it. By did it mean we got through. Let's see. We have 14 points, or $14 there, which is not quite 16, as in it's 8 per one of these, so we got an extra point there. Let's see how we did. I'm going to not count the modifiers, and then I'm going to add them in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 17, 20, 27, which I think is actually below our target by 1. I think it's 28 is what we're playing toward for this goal. Then the bad news. So these will cancel out. I say 27. Actually, 23. Which, you know, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got the -1, so did not get the target for score. Let's make a note of the score. I can't remember these things I got wrapped down. We had so many 5 nice ones. All right, how'd the robot do? So the robot, very focused on the market. Like, ridiculously focused on the market. You know, I've had games where the robot literally never takes the market. That's also statistically unlikely, but taking it 8 times, that's 50% odds, not 30% odds. So this deck is going to be light. So we're going to count up how, I'm counting up stacks of 10 here. Let's see how much money they got. That's 20, yeah, this is thin. It's 8, 10, just 30. Wow, that's low. Makes sense. And took market 5 times, or 8 times. So this by half, that'd be 15 points, plus those 8, so 23. Oh, I forgot my 27 minus 4. So we actually tied on that round. So that's a thing. Tied the robot, who did terrible. I also did terrible. Did meet the stated goal of the mission, didn't meet the score. Interesting mission, though. I super enjoyed having to make these suboptimal choices to add -1 markers. Definitely tilted me in a particular direction that was interesting. Getting things from the discard was especially useful because I needed those cards that had the -1s on them. And then choices like this Phylactery, like, do I push it just to guarantee that I have that distribution, given that I had Crawling Claw up there? So lots of interesting choices in that mission. Whew, hard as nails, although we are on mission 9 at this point, so there is that. Anyway, that wraps up another game of Degrees in Darkness solo. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll do another one soon.